All right, let's talk about building the future of engineering education. What you're about to see is a proposal for a brand new ethics program, and it's been designed from the ground up specifically for the incredible students at Middle East Technical University.
And the whole idea starts right here with Me2's own powerful mission statement: we can design the future. That's not just a catchy slogan. It's a promise. It's a statement of responsibility, and it's the beating heart of this entire program.
So, this leads us to the big question, right? The one we're really trying to solve here. How do we take these brilliant first-year students and give them the tools to become not just engineers, but the ethical architects who will actually build that future?
And that is where this program comes in. We call it The Bridge, and for a good reason. It's designed to connect the world of technical code, all the ones and zeros, with the very real human world of social impact.
So what does this look like? Well, forget long, boring lectures. We're talking about a compact, super high-energy 8-hour course. Think of it less like a class and more like an intense, hands-on innovation lab. A real pressure cooker environment that's built for learning by doing. And here's what really makes it different. You see, most traditional courses, they focus on knowing about AI ethics. You read the books, you memorize the theories. This course, it's all about designing ethical solutions, right there, under pressure. We're shifting from just knowing things to actually creating things.
So, how do we make that happen? What's the engine that powers this whole thing? Well, it's a methodology called Agile 10-10 Sprints. And this, right here, is the pedagogical secret sauce of the entire program. And it's actually beautifully simple. Everything is broken down into these quick 20-minute learning blocks. First, you get a 10-minute Spark lecture, just the core theory you need. Then, boom, you immediately jump into a 10-minute sprint, where you have to apply that idea to solve a problem. It's instant action. And these sprints are incredibly fun and dynamic. We use things like liberating structures for super fast brainstorming sessions. We have peer discussions to really connect the dots. And my favorite part, we actually get our hands dirty, building prototypes with simple stuff like recycled materials to bring these complex AI ideas to life. Okay, that all sounds great, but how do we know it's working? How do you actually measure success in a course like this? Well, the assessment is completely focused on real-world skills that you can actually see and use. You can see right away that we're putting a huge emphasis on collaboration. A full 60% of the grade is based on group work, because let's be honest, that's how real engineering projects get done. Teamwork is everything. And this is the really key part. The grading criteria are pulled directly from Me2's own institutional language. Students are actually graded on their ability to discover, produce, and shape their solutions. So we're not looking for one right answer, we're looking at their entire creative process. And by the end of these 8 hours, the skills students walk away with are incredibly concrete. They'll be able to use frameworks like the radar model, design sustainable business models, understand cross-cultural leadership, and even create a net zero AI strategy. These are the tools of a modern ethical engineer. So that brings us to the final, most important part, the partnership. How do we take this vision and actually build it together? Right here at Me2. Well, the instructor bringing this proposal to you has more than 15 years of real-world experience in the exact agile and strategic management methods that make up the backbone of this course. This isn't just theory from a textbook, it's proven practice from the field. And, that practice really works. An 85% student satisfaction rate tells you something. It shows that this high-energy, hands-on model doesn't just work. It's something students genuinely get excited about and value. And so we end up right back where we started, with a question. Are you ready to build that bridge between technical code and social impact for your students? This program is the blueprint, the toolkit, and the first step to making that happen.